Welcome back. Help me welcome Marty Roberts, co-writer and co-director of the new movie, Running the Bases. Marty, how are you today?
Oh, doing great, man. Thanks for having us.
Well, you know, we talked about this film on Monday because I loved it because I saw it Sunday night. And then when I reached out to you, I didn't have any idea you lived anywhere near here.
Yeah.
So it just kind of worked out that way.
Yeah. So I live actually behind the station here. No, I'm kidding. I don't really live behind the station. I don't really live behind
Well, with writing this, I mean, this has got to be a major project. I cannot imagine. How long has it been from start to till now?
It was a 6-year project that we did. A buddy of mine and I wrote it, co-directed together, and yeah, it's been a six years in the making.
Yeah. Where did the idea for this film come from?
In a prayer closet. Literally in a prayer closet.
Special.
Yeah.
Yeah, and something special we were talking about or kind of conversing about today is that a lot of this is very local heavy between your cast and crew and location. So where did this film, tell us about the different locations where that took place.
Well, we shot the majority of it in Harrison, Arkansas. I would say probably 98% of it is shot there.
Okay.
So when we go into the big city, we might not actually be in the big city. And then we shot here just down the street at Evangel University.
Yeah.
We had no ties at the time with Evangel.
Yeah.
I do now. I have 2 children that go there. And then we ended up shooting the last scene at Prestonwood Baptist in Plano, Texas.
Wow.
So we tried to stay as local as we could. Moving crews is very, very expensive to move.
I bet.
So, yeah.
Now let's talk about cast, because your cast was fantastic.
Oh, thank you.
So let's see, Justin, who played Ryan, he was one of the baseball players. He had amazing comedic timing. And then Todd Terry, he played Michael. He has quite the acting resume, even being on like Breaking Bad. And then we have Brett Varvel, who played your lead, Luke, and he has quite the name in Christian film. Like, how did you do casting? Because you have a fabulous cast.
Well, we appreciate that one. I think Jimmy and myself, what happened was we'd go to all these film festivals and we would begin to talk to people. And when we began to talk to them, we'd be like, "Oh, this person may fit this role." And then eventually, I would just start reaching out to these people, and I would say, "Hey, we've got a role. Would you like to read a side for it or whatever? Who's your agent?" And then what was happening is everyone we were talking to had the same agent out of LA, same agent. Eventually, we just quit calling them all, even though we knew that we were all friends with them by this time. We're like, we're not even going to call you anymore. We're just going to start calling this agent. And we literally, it would have looked like we went down the Rolodex of the agency, but we didn't. But that's exactly what it looks like.
Yeah.
Now, tell me, so it's obviously something really cool about the film is that you didn't necessarily work with a studio. This was all self-distributed. So tell us about that process and what that looks like.
Yeah, so when we finished the film, we tried to go the normal, studio routes, and it was very, very difficult for us to do. And so God just opened the doors and allowed us to become our own distribution company, and we began to build relationships with different people, and the doors kind of opened up. We ended up at 1,080 theaters.
Wow.
You're
nationwide then.
Yeah, nationwide. And it's playing here, so don't forget to go see it this weekend. So yeah, it's kind of been one of those things where God has just kind of opened the door. We didn't know we were going there, and we were like, if you would have told us 5 years ago we were going to self-distribute a film in 1,080 theaters, we would have probably said, okay.
Yeah. Distribution's so hard.
It's very difficult, very, very difficult to do. There's a lot of pieces of puzzle that go into it, and a lot of people are always trying to figure out what that niche is to get to that.
Right.
And there's really no straight answer, honestly, how to get you there. It's, people can call and go, well, how did you do it? Well, we can give you an idea.
Yeah.
But you may not get your film there that way.
Right.
Now, obviously, everyone that worked on this film together, you guys created a true success. So do you plan on doing other movies in the future, or have you guys talked about that at all?
Well, yes, we have talked about it.
That's a telling smile right there.
Yeah.
There might be a spin-off to this one, maybe. And there's a potential another one that we're talked about. So yes, we're not done yet.
Yeah.
You brought in a copy of the poster, which I absolutely love.
How cool
this
is that?
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Sorry, tell us what theaters around here is it playing in? Because it's still here.
Yeah, absolutely. So this one is playing at the Regal in Springfield.
Okay.
It's playing at the B&B in Nixa, Harrison, Branson, Missouri, Eufaula.
Yep.
I think I got that wrong.
That's okay.
Well, how can people keep up with you? You're online.
Yeah, so we are. We're at, if you go to our Facebook page, Running the Bases, you can find us there.
Okay.
That's really where to keep up
Okay.
with the best and find out where we're at. You can also go to runningthebasesmovie.com.
All right.
And you can see a showtime.
Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Congrats
All
on your
right.
success.
Thank you very much.